Alright, ready for the card. A young woman alone in the world. She is taken by the sisterhood and given a home. It was a chance for redemption, a new start. And she borked it. She ruined it with her own hands. Go figure. Alright. Ooh, it's nice and gloomy out today. Look at that. No rain, though. I want rain. Sorry, I'm getting into the candy jar. You can hear me opening it. Because I'm a fatty. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so here, we're going north, east, south, south, west, south, south, right? Yay! I find myself on a patch of moorland surrounded by jagged peaks and menacing clouds. The distinct plant stands out against the swatches of purple heather. And there another. Look at that. Pretty flowers. Okay. We're going to put this over on this counter. Away from the important flowers. I know that there's more important flowers that I think I already have in my possession, but that one we're just putting aside because I know we're going to need it again. Long Meg. Sorry, I have not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. Okay. As long as you can get me Fever Kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library have taken their toll on me. That's fair. I think it's this one. But we're going to check again, because I got it confused last time. Yeah. Okay. Nice. All right. Are you ready for another customer, kitty? Mm-hmm. All right. Let's go. It's the mailman. I love him. There's a talk around town of a woman wearing a jade mask, a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Yeah, it is. But she's harmless for now. Don't stand too close to her, Mr. Mailman, though. She does have a habit of killing people. I mean, people going missing. Alright. Candle. The candle leads me east of waste water, to the north of the mighty Skullfell pikes, gracing the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons me. Perhaps another day. Perhaps never. Okay. That's another clue down. Let's go. Hello, Mr. Green Eyes. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast, but rumor to have seen it in these parts. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name, except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect. They have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm not. I'm getting distracted. My durama supply is low. I need more. All right, so that's this. Which one was it again that I needed? Let's see. Oh yeah. It's this one. No, give me the right one. All right, got it. This one is important, but I don't remember. Not that one. This one is important, but I can't remember if I need it for any of my potions. I think I do. So I'm going to put it aside. That's part of the reason I have these other ones aside. I just want to put an N in there. There we go. Okay. Let's get another customer in here. Oh, hey. What's up, Ruben? I crept around Black Comb 2 nights ago in the pitch dark. Yeah? The eye bright is some potent stuff. I can see it clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. Was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Back down the flat, I heard a terrible noise, like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. On high on the ridge line, I saw a cloaked woman wearing a jade mask, watching me, and beside her, something dark, inhuman, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depths on this one. I need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'm gonna grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you saw if you'd seen what I did. Yeah, I ain't judging. I ain't judging you, man. I get it. It's scary, and this thing sounds like it's a nightmare, like incarnate. So, like I said, I ain't judging. Ain't my business. I will judge you for abandoning your daughter. I mean, I wouldn't know that information. He just whips around the doorway like, what? My Annie perhaps a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that sit and do nothing. I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something strange out there in the woods. This is absolutely fair. Let me give you the sour milk one. Be safe. Don't let it eat you. If it does eat you, make sure to put run as far as you can so that people can run to a place that your body can be found. Don't run off into the woods. It'll never be found. Hello, Verona Green. Poor Reuben. He looks like a little worse for wear this morning. He took it hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed on the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the Gilded Duranian, and that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthen's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'll head to Grizzledale Forest again. The Sisterhood will know more. Hopefully they know more. Okay, let's see about checking this out real quick. It had many names, some of it called the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related to some way to the deadly Gilduranian plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Phasm, the Dread, but most commonly named for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead grounds northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black digital Norths Morgels grow, was caused when the servant last walked the lands hundreds of years ago. Okay, so it's over here, and it says it's northeast. Is that what it said? Yes, northeast. Right here. The wide area of blackened ground is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching from the grave. Alright, we got ourselves another mushroom. Mushrooms. Okay. Sleep. We speed rolling through this. It's blank. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Abbey. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. Dun dun dun! This is why we don't read demon books in the local library, okay? If it says something demonic, you put it back. Or better yet, you tell the librarian about it and be like, look, this is in the kids sections. I'm just saying, okay? Some people's kids need to know the rules. A secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of Foxfield. Okay, 2 miles north. 1, 2. Right here. Yeah! Goodbyes card. 3 ravens circle above, their caws and cloaks cleaving the silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. Alright, let's stick that here. Are you ready, kitty cat? Let's go. It's the mailman! Hi! One from your librarian friend today. You mean Simone? I love Simone. I do like the fact that he doesn't know Simone's name specifically. Because she doesn't live in Undermere like you do. But also because he's just the mailman. But maybe he does know her and he just referred to her specifically as a librarian friend since he has a traveling friend as well. So maybe to help differentiate between the two. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I am afraid I do not have an answer. But the Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on the local lore. If you ever go there, the monks there will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. I sort of test. They've never allowed me to look into their stacks or their. Okay, so you want me to go here. A small window opens up within the large oak door from the darkness with a voice proclaiming, "Only a friend may enter." We need to give him this one, right? Yeah. The hatch snaps open and the oak door swings inward, slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about Long Meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. And alright, we've already done that one as well because we've already went to the Long Meg. Alright. Are you ready, kitty cat? Oh, hello, Verona. The sisterhoods are trying my patience again. Oh, yeah? If the old Abbey was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know a way of defeating this servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't let bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idle by and do nothing. I better have a chat with this new abbey, and I think I'll have some mountain story with me, which is this one. It's meant to be a confidence booster. Because I remember it being one of those like goofy ones. Okay, I'm gonna put you here, and then we're gonna hand you to her. There we go. That we go back on the shelf in a thing. That's the Weeping Bell one that we have. Are you ready, kitty? Get in here. Oh, it's you. You made a delivery for me, don't you? I have finished the design you asked for. Okay. Thomas Green. Are you married to what's-her-face? Be very careful unwrapping these. Some of the glasswork is very delicate, and I've taken great care in transporting them. Yeah, are you like her husband? Because you have the same last name? I mean, I just was curious. I'm more curious than anything about it. Let's go ahead and make his potion, because I think we have the ingredients for it. So it's Bright Eye. I think it's this one. And it's the new one we got. This one. I think those are the ones we're needing. Awesome. There we go. That's a flower, mind you. The forget-me-not, but that's exactly what that is. Okay, so we can help our friend out when he decides to come by and ask for it. Ah. The new Abbey wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. Oh, yeah? I spoke with Verona earlier. It's bad. if the Dendru is awoken, then it will come for us. We must place an offering on the altar. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna protect them again. I like protecting them. They're fun. Okay, so it's like right here. It seems Beth has been able to keep away her fellow sisters from this part of the forest. For now, at least. The trees are thick here. Too old. Old, too. The altar seems to belong here, as much as the part of the forest as the gnawing trunks and twisting roots. I must place an offering. Okay. I'm pretty sure we need this one. The Ambrosian. I think because that ensures that they're protected. Protected properties. Yeah, okay. So that's what this one is. We're going to protect him. I like protecting the sisterhood because despite the fact that they are secretive, they are, in fact, completely harmless. Like, they have no ill intent. And they took the girl in, so can't blame them. All right, let's go. Are you ready, kitty cat? We're going to start the day. Hello. I'm being harassed by loons shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. I love her. She's so cursy. Hell, well, they can't take their seeds of whatever, woken something or other, and stick it where the sun don't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just want to tend to my garden in peace. I'm looking for some Larkshire to drive them away if they come running again. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that, because I know what this is. I like the fact that this one's all spiky, and that's what she needs. Alright. How we doing on the day? I think we're doing okay. Always got the holes on it. I also like how you don't see the holes until it flips over. In time she learned that the sisterhood had secrets. Or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance? Or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure. By now she knew what she wanted and would do anything to get it. What did she want? She wants to take over the Abbey? Like, what's going on here? That's what I want to know. Okay. So it's this peak right here. Hold up. Let me check again. I think it's this one, right? No. Normally I get that one good, but my map kind of moved on me. It's nothing that a little watering can't fix. Hold up, we'll do that. There we go. Where's that card at? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, I need to go lower a little bit. Got it. The impressive ridgeline of the crinkling crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Ooh, moss is so fun to, like, look at. I like moss and stuff, like in decorations and terrariums and stuff. They just look pretty. It's all spongy and stuff. Yes, beautiful kitty cat. Hello! What can I help you with? The old man reckons there's a plant that can help find pots of gold buried in the ground. I don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of gold your way. You won't get rich, but at least you thought of me. I used to have customers tell me that when they would buy lottery tickets of, oh, I'll share with you. And some of them would, but most of them wouldn't. And I never really cared. I was just like, oh, that's nice. And then I went about my day. I had one customer get really irritated with me because he was talking about how he was going to win big. He's like, I'm going to win big. I can feel it. And I'm like, oh, that's good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. And he goes, I'll share with you if it happens. And I'm like, okay, cool. He's like, he looked at my face. He's like, a lot of people tell you that. And he's like, but I mean it. And he's like, he kind of accused me of being a liar. He's like, oh, your face doesn't seem to believe me. And I'm like, oh, it's fine. I just don't hold out hope for things that are that. And I'm like, it's also people's money. They paid for it, that kind of thing. He's like, well, you pulled the numbers. I'm like, I didn't pull anything. I'm like, the machine generates a number unless you have a number you like. I'm like, so in the end of the day, I have nothing to do with it. He did not like that. He did win something, but I don't think he came back to us to tell us. We heard about it through the grapevine. I don't care. I don't remember he won. I don't think it was anything big, but also it wasn't my business. And like I said, I never hold hopes out for when they offer that stuff because let's be real, it's their money, right? But I had a customer get mad at me for that. So it's funny when he says this because it makes me think back to those customers who were like, oh yeah, I'll share some with you. No, don't do that. Keep your money. It's for you. I get paid money to give you tickets. I don't need your money. It's not, and it's also not about the fact that he accused me of, oh, was my money too good for you? And I'm like, no, I have a job. I have a job. I don't need charity right now. If I really was worried about it, I'd go get a better job. I just would. Hello, what you need? I have a task for you that would greatly aid in the seeds of redemption. One of the Derek's is in town, and we know he's paid you a visit already. And no doubt feeding is bad at his habit. We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. And if he returns, give him this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. Okay. All right. Okay. I was reading the notes. Let's go. Hello, my friend. I am heading on the road, out on the road again. Before I leave, I want to store some of my valuables in a safe. Okay. I don't trust myself to remember the combination. I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. Is there anything? This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve. Yes, I've got the forget-me-not potion. All right. Drink in small bits, okay? If you drink a ton of it, you're gonna forget everything. It's like being drunk. It's all blackout. Hello, I don't remember seeing you. Ever. I'm looking for something specific. A very unusual looking fungus that takes you back to my childhood. It's wonderfully smoky smell. I don't remember you. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen her before. Or if I have, it's been a long time. Hello, my dear. Oh goodness, Hellborn, you haven't been given enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother had me looking into the servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I'm not getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank as to where when I try to find anything. I think Lord Foreman's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd just drop it off in person. Yeah, save some postage. That and sneak in some Hellborn hugs. Who doesn't love that cat? My cat's amazing. I've not been getting anywhere looking for through my collections in Arborstone. See, that's the thing. So she knows about the book that girl Thea found, but Thea must have taken the book and stole it, obviously. But it's weird to me that she's read the book or knows of the book, because I wonder if she's actually read it or if she just read the title. Because if she's read the title, it explains why the book isn't affecting her. But if she has read the book, assuming she's like one of those kind of librarians that likes to read her whole like archive, which is kind of cool. Those guys are the legends, okay? You find a librarian who reads most of their collection or most of their books they've got. They're legendary, and trust them because they know their content. Anyways, but assuming that she has read it, I wonder why it hasn't really. It may have been maybe due to like intent. Maybe Thea was very bitter and had dark intentions or the intentions to get payback or vengeance, where Simone doesn't have that. Simone's completely content, so therefore that wouldn't affect it. Or if she just read the title, which also would make sense as a librarian, that she would just read the title and the basic information on it. Because she may have just inherited her position via working her way up. Further, any mention of the servant. But Lord Ford's archives at Muncaster, I think, are home to many ancient and exotic scrolls, exoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of topics. It might be worth a visit. Okay, so let's go talk to the Lord. He's over here in the castle. I followed Fortman's manservant deep into the vault of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention: the Awoken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? Yes, he did. The Awoken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to the will of the servant. It is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but there does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundred years ago, a site of a ritual importance was created near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was outed from this world. Unfortunately, though, we know that 5 plants are required for the ritual. The specific plants are not known. Okay. That's a letter for later. Are you ready, kitty cat? We're going to get customers today. Hello. Oh, you want this. I know what you want. You want this. Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Okay. I will help you out with that. Oh, is it not that one? What was it again? Oh, yeah. No, it's this one. It's this one. I forgot. It glows in the dark. But it's okay. I remember that one also is important, but I can't remember what that one's used for. But this one, I forgot. It glows. And the only way you would know about it is if it glows in the dark. But there we go. Which is kind of weird to think about it, that it helps him sleep, but it also glows in the dark under certain, like lights. But I can't remember why. Alright. We start another day. We're gonna read this card and then change videos. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate, even for a moment. Afterwards, when the abbey was dead, she felt only elated. Years after she had her first laid her eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Seriously, though, we still have no idea why she had a problem with the abbey. Like, what was the problem? It'd be different if her mom was part of the group and then died in the process of, like, trying to find her, save her mother, you know, that kind of thing. All right, first letter of Latin, which was an L. We've already found that one. Name of the plant for the golden, because it's weeping something. The number of petals is 7, so it's L7. This one I've remembered a lot now. Right here. Nice. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweeds, cat ear, and hidden amongst them something new for my collection. It's the wedding bells. We're gonna stick these up here. Okay. We're gonna put the bell one over here. I don't think this cat one gets used very often. I think there's 1 10 cents it's used, but that's it. I don't remember when. All right, we're gonna help one customer and then swap videos out because we about a minute. It's enough to do it. Hello, my dear. How'd it go? It came for us. Oh, we were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. It has saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear. We cannot do this alone. We must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I am trusting you with this, a secret the sister has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Awoken Dendru. Keep it safe. Use it wisely. You'll know how to open it, of course. Yes, I need to use the lock thing. I don't know if I need this specifically for this run, but we'll open it just so we have the hint that's inside of it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. One more. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know how much more than that, but those seeds of redemptions have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Pilvers right now. Yeah? That's creepy. Alright. Trident. Foxtrot Trident. Okay. I need this, sorry. Let's see. Right here? From Foxville, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of Sideswine Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Okay, we'll stick that there. Alright. That's one thing down. Now we're going to switch out videos real quick.
And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. I'll shake all the hurt away so you can